Hey, it's Cool Cat Drinks.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Kool Drinks. Today we're doing a bit unusual one that probably never find outside of New Zealand, and that is Greenhorn Energy Original Spark. Now, even if you're in New Zealand, you probably won't have heard of this. Even in New Zealand, you probably wouldn't have heard of this energy drink, and I don't blame you. Seems to have come out this year. This whole brand, there's like 5 different flavors. I've got all of them. They seem to be new this year. I think the first Instagram post was in July or something like that. They seem to be trying to break into the hip party scene or something. I don't know. Not my scene. So it's exclusively made for the New Zealand market by a group called DM Group New Zealand, which I've looked into, and they do a lot of Indian like spices and stuff, like food and grocery items, that kind of stuff. They also do a lot of a group called Indie Soft Drinks, sodas or something, and they're like soft drinks with Indian flavors like spices and stuff. Sound interesting. I have to keep a lookout on these. On those, I got these last year. I stumbled upon this by accident. Basically, I was waiting for a bus. I was in town waiting for a bus to go home, and the next bus wasn't till something like 20-15 minutes, and it's on this big road which is kind of barren on one side. The other side has a bunch of like Indian restaurants and some nice looking places, and where the bus stop is, it's right in front of a strip club and a Indian grocer. Strip club was closed and I wouldn't go into it anyway, but there was the Indian grocer, and I thought, why not go there, have a wander around. I like snacks, get some cool snacks, and see if they have any cool energy drinks. And they had a whole fridge of these drinks, a whole bunch. It was, as I said, there was about 5 or so. Now, real cheap, they're like $3 each or something. So I bought all of them. I assumed they were like Indian energy drinks, and I thought, well, that could be cool. But no, they're made from New Zealand. I don't. It's meant to be like energy drink in like tropical flavor, so I assume it's probably going to taste like a basic energy drink, and it's probably going to look like your basic energy drink. Now, it is, they're new, relatively. It will have to be compared to V, which is our New Zealand energy drink, the big one. I know it's unfair sometimes to compare indie stuff to the big ones, but in this case, kind of have to, I'm not a big fan of the way they advertise this, but whatever. It's never here or there. Anyways, let's get into the can. This is the can review for Greenhorn Original Spark. I like the green. It's very... I'm going to have to say it. Sorry, it's like it's a lot lighter in real life than in the video, but it's more closer to like a dark lime green, like a monster green, or even a V green. It's very similar. Slightly darker than that, but I would be
exclusively made for the New Zealand market. Here's a cow with some green horns. That's alright, I guess. Actually, no. Something about it I don't like. 2 out of 5. It's not horrendous, but there is something about it that's just, I don't know. It's a bit plain. It just looks like a generic energy drink, you know? Yeah, 2 out of 5.
And now colour. I'm going to go just with energy drink yellow. Oh, it actually smells quite tropical. Does it have any actual fruit in this? Sorry, it's actually hard to find the... No, there's no actual fruit in this. But it smells like tropical. Ah. Okay. That's not what I expected when it came to... That smells weird. I mean, it's a pale yellow, a very pale greenish yellow. It's kind of bland, really. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 colour, because it's nearly clear. It's nearly a 1. It's nearly basic, you know, a basic see-through energy drink. Now more I look at it, when I can see like a dark thing behind it. It's actually green. It's a pale green. I guess greenhorn, but it's very, very pale. No added colour. Stays true to its clean and refreshing taste. I don't know how colour adds to taste. Yeah, whatever. 2 out of 5. Oh, it smells weird. I can't even describe what the smell is. Besides weird. It's the second episode of the year. I hope this is better than the first episode. But I doubt anyone outside of New Zealand that would care about this. Not that I get a lot of views anyway, but whatever. I do it for fun, and I like the people who do watch it. But, you know. Anyway, let's get into taste. What is... It's weird. It's weird. It's kind of syrupy. I don't understand that. It tastes syrupy, you know? But it's kind of tropical. I'm getting guava. I did watch a review of this. It was like a small Instagram review thing on their own web page. So take with a grain of salt. But I tried YouTubing this and I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find actually anything besides their own, you know, marketing it. And it was a lady, clearly some Kiwi Instagram, you know, some lady. She seemed very nice. Influencer, that's the term I was thinking of. And she was opening them with 4 flavours and she was reviewing them. And that was clearly an ad because there's no actual. It was extremely positive, you know. I do get the tropical. It's quite tropically. It's also weirdly syrupy and not super bubbly, but it's not old. It's not great. Is it going to beat V? No. Am I going? Do I think this is going to do well? It could. With a certain crowd, if they don't like normal energy drinks, because it doesn't taste like a normal energy drink. It's quite sweet. I think that goes with the syrupy taste. I don't know if there's is it sugar or sugar free or anything like that, but it's weird. It's weird. Here's a kind of generic tropical taste, kind of guava-y, but non-distinct, you know. I'm going to go pretty nice with this. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, solely for the tropical taste. If they didn't have that's really relying on that crutch. It's not, I don't know, I don't know if I'll get this ever again. Or quite frankly, if I'd ever see it again. You see, I don't think no one else outside of New Zealand will find this. I do have other flavours, like I think there's a berry one and a grape one. Was there in melon? There's one called the Beast. I'm a bit afraid of that one. There's one called like a lady one. Where there's it's pink with like a woman on it. It's weird. I thought we had gone past that weird marketing for women. But they see Monsters bring don't they bring out an energy drink for women or something? Oh. 3 out of 5 for taste. It's weird. I don't know if I could recommend this. You probably won't even find this outside of New Zealand. Cut the second. Just before the 11th, the 1st of the 11th this year. So, back. You probably wouldn't even find this outside of New Zealand. Or, as I said before, even in New Zealand, you probably might struggle unless you go to maybe an Indian grocer. It's always a good time going to those, but you know. Canada gave it a 2. Colour gave it a 2. It's a pale green. Taste gave it a 3 only because of the tropical taste. Everything else is kind of bleh. I don't know if I'd recommend this. Maybe the flavoured ones will be better. Hopefully. But this has been Cool Cat Drinks Greenhorn Energy Original Spark. I've been your host, Drink Master Joe. I hope you guys don't get sparked, because it could hurt.